Is Episode 9 the end of the Skywalker saga? Big, huge news of galactic proportions dropped yesterday, and unless you've been busy scavenging the ruins of Jakku with no cell reception, you will have heard by now that Rian Johnson, the director of Star Wars Episode 8, The Last Jedi, is being handed a blank slate by Lucasfilm. And that blank slate is 3 films long, as RJ will be creating a brand new Star Wars trilogy. The new films will explore new corners of the galaxy with new characters, new cute animals, and new loquacious droids. We can only hope. And I hope they're as cute as BB-8. In the official Lucasfilm statement, Rian Johnson, who will be embarking on this galactic storytelling adventure with longtime collaborator Ram Bergman, said that they had the time of their lives collaborating with Lucasfilm and Disney on The Last Jedi, and that they can't wait to continue with the new series of films. And Lucasfilm head honcho Kathleen Kennedy shared just as much love for Johnson in her official statement, saying, "Watching him craft The Last Jedi from start to finish was one of the great joys of my career. Rian will do amazing things with the blank canvas of this new trilogy." Can you feel the love? Wait, are we allowed to sing that? Can I sing that? Okay, well, it's all Disney, so that should be fine, right? Now, since this announcement has been made mere weeks before the release of The Last Jedi, we can't help but notice that there has been no word of what will happen after Episode 9, which closes out the current sequel trilogy. And though we know that we will have some anthology films in the near future, like Solo in 2018 and the untitled film set for 2020, we're wondering what will happen with the Skywalker family storyline if the next big trilogy in the works has nothing to do with them. Well, one very real possibility is that we're coming to the end of the Skywalker dynasty, or at least the end of entire film trilogies being focused on them. In a recent interview with ComingSoon.net, John Boyega said that Episode 9 will be the war to end all wars, and that it feels like it's coming back full circle. Add to that J.J. Abrams' and Chris Terrio's comments on Episode 9, as reported by a fan on Reddit who met the two and asked about their current plans for the final sequel film. 9 is also the film which unites all 3 trilogies and brings everything together. So it sounds like JJ is gearing up to make Episode 9 kind of wrap up all 3 Star Wars trilogies with a nice little bow. We also have heard from Kathleen Kennedy that Rey and Finn's stories will continue after Episode 9, and their little buddies Poe Dameron and BB-8 were also name-dropped as being part of the narrative future of Star Wars. But these characters are all so intricately tied up in the Skywalker family's drama that it would be strange to move on to their own new stories without in some way honoring their time with Luke, Leia, Han, Kylo, and crew in future films. Speaking of Ben Solo, Kennedy did not mention Kylo Ren in that statement, which may clue us into his fate after The Last Jedi, since Kylo, the Ren boy, formerly known as Ben Solo, is the last known Skywalker.
Exactly.
We're still waiting for December 15th to confirm Rey's parentage. It seems very possible that Episode 9 will wrap things up with the Solo Skywalkers and give us some type of closure on the generations-long family battle. But whether or not this is the narrative end for the Skywalkers, Kathleen Kennedy's high esteem for Rian Johnson shows us that she sees him as a key part of the future of the Star Wars franchise. So we're definitely moving forward into the era where Luke, Leia, Anakin, Han, and their family triumphs and tribulations are no longer the main focal point on which the galaxy far, far away hangs upon. But what do you guys think? Is it really possible that Lucasfilm can just 86 the Skywalkers? Will Kylo Ren die in The Last Jedi? And what kind of cute space animals do you think the new trilogy could have? Let's discuss. Be sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss one of our world-famous stories, theories, or breakdowns. And if you're a YouTube viewer, mash that little bell, will ya? And you'll get notified as soon as a new video pops up. And Facebook viewers, give us a like, won't ya? And hey, did you catch last night's Mothership? I had to eat some strange wings, and it sucked really bad, and it was gross. You should watch it, because I suffered a lot for it. You can check it out on youtube.com/nerdist right now. Take care, guys.